Welcome back to another video. My name is Callan and I'm currently reacting to every single A24 film in order. As you can see, we got a slightly different perspective on the background only because we just set up our Christmas tree, which is located right here next to me. I'm still waiting for my A24 ornament to arrive. It says it should be here in the next 2 days. I also added a few things to my shelf here, but I'll wait till my November and December merch haul to showcase all of that. Anyways, today we're on movie number 27, Room. Now before we get started, I'd really appreciate it if you please subscribe to this channel down below and follow along this journey with me. Anyways, with that being said, let's get started with movie number 27. As always, starting off with the A24 logo, of course. Didn't prepare by borrowing the book from the library. I completely forgot. Although I'm pretty sure I do own this book somewhere, I just don't know where I put it. I do have my coffee though in my MW mug.
I'm fine. I'm so old now.
Here we go,
Such
Room.
a big boy now. Yep.
My brain can't even comprehend the idea of living your entire life in this room and not knowing what the outside world is like. Although for Jack, probably the first 2, maybe even 3 years, he probably won't have too much of a recollection of being in this room. Because I mean, I couldn't tell you what I was doing when I was 2 or 3. It's unfortunate for his mom though, who has been in the outside world and now had to live these 5+ years in this room knowing what's outside.
Abracadabra.
Now the candles.
It's okay without the candles. It's still a birthday cake.
You should ask for candles for Sunday treat, not dumb jeans.
Interesting idea of this Sunday tree. Like, what can they actually ask for? I'm sure there's some limitations. But I mean, yeah, you gotta ask for stuff you actually need. Unfortunately, candles aren't something they need.
One last story, please.
Come on, Jack. It's late. Let's go to bed.
It's crazy that he has to sleep in this little closet. He's gonna quickly grow out of that.
Here's his jeans.
Oh, okay, here's old Nick. Even if he does grow out of the closet, it's best that they keep him in here when all of this stuff is going on. And I'm wondering if it is just Sunday that he comes down, or if, you know, he comes down every night, but only Sunday is when he brings some gifts. Okay, maybe he actually doesn't sleep in there. That's just somewhere to keep him safe when all of this stuff is going on with old Nick. But even this bit, as you can see, they're gonna quickly grow out of that. Oh no. Is that her tooth?
It's a bad tooth.
Can I hold it?
Not even gonna wash it or anything? I know most people hate rats and mice, but if you're living in here, that might be your only pet or friend.
You made him gone!
Oh no, did he fall asleep? Is he gonna spend the night? You got a present. Look at all that soundproofing. No one's gonna hear them. That's crazy though that, you know, this guy set up all of this padding to prevent anyone from finding them.
Got you! Ow! Ow!
I'm worried for when that remote control runs out of batteries. I'm curious to know, has old Nick ever seen Jack? Like, does he want to see him? He probably doesn't want to see him if, you know, he comes down every night and doesn't ask or do anything.
Who pays the power bill? Who pays for everything?
You.
6 months I've been laid off. 6 months.
Are you looking for a job?
There are no jobs! Jesus! Hey,
Let's go to bed.
you want some candy?
Come to bed. Please.
Oh no, Nick is still there. Don't go out. Although if he has keys or something, that might be a good idea. Oh no.
Punch him! Jack! Jack!
I'm sorry, I came in a wardrobe!
It's cold.
He cut the power. Hey, Jack, do you remember Mouse? He's on the other side of this wall.
What other side?
Jack, there's 2 sides to everything.
Does Jack not know about the outside world and now she's about to tell him about it?
Where do you think that old Nick gets our food?
From TV by magic.
There is no magic.
That must be so hard to comprehend all of this, especially at such a young age and knowing only room. I'm thinking what it would be like if they didn't have a TV or books or anything like that, you know? That would make things even more impossible to imagine or comprehend.
I was a little girl named Joy.
Nah.
But there was a guy, he pretended that his dog was
What
sick.
guy?
There wasn't a dog. Old Nick stole me.
I want a different story.
No, this is the story that you get.
Yeah, how do you even explain this to a child? How do you get them to understand something they've never seen with their own eyes? Oh, they got power. That's good.
Ma.
Has she just been asleep and staying in bed all day? Can't even imagine like the type of depression you would have from being in this situation.
You're gonna help me trick old Nick. Because of the power cut, you got so cold that you got a fever.
Tomorrow, please.
No, I'm your ma. So sometimes I have to pick for the both of us. Come on.
Now he's not gonna show up for some reason. The one day. Okay, here we go.
I'll get him some tomorrow night.
No, you need to take him to the ER right now.
Stop
You can't
it,
wait until
there.
tomorrow night. Please, I'm begging you.
We knew that wasn't gonna work.
See how that's even trixier than pretending to be sick because you're gonna play dead? Roll, roll, roll. Now wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, get yourself out. Come on, Jack.
Oh, this is so much like pressure for this 5-year-old kid. You have to put like so much faith that this is gonna work. They gotta practice this 1,000 times so it's perfect. Any mistake, even the tiniest, it's completely over.
Truck, wiggle out, jump, run.
You say, my ma is Joy Newsom. Stay stiff.
Sorry, Chuck.
Stay stiff.
Well, I guess it must have been pretty serious.
You killed my baby.
Okay, take it easy. Okay, let me have a look.
Don't touch him!
Okay.
Yeah, what are the chances that he doesn't open that up to, you know, confirm?
Swear to me that you won't look at him!
I swear.
That's crazy that she has to do all this to make sure that he doesn't open up that rug. Alright, step 1 is complete. Now it's really all up to Jack. Gotta wait for the rumbling of the truck till he can start rolling. Wait for that stop sign, jump out. But yeah, even after all that, he has to hope that he finds somebody. Luckily, they're in, you know, a neighborhood. But I mean, if everyone's at work or everyone's in their house, you gotta get real lucky. What if he just like opens it up right there? It would have all been over. Alright, start rolling, start wiggling out. So stressful. Even though you know they're gonna get out, it's still stressful. Alright, there's a stop sign, but I don't think he's out yet. Stop number 2. Doesn't have much time. Okay, here we go. That's so crazy. What must that feel like, seeing the world for the first time? No, don't sit up. He can see you. Get back down, get back down. Sit back down, sit back down. All right, there's a stop sign. Go, 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 go. Time to go, time to go. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, they messed up. Oh, luckily there's people. How lucky. Yell for help, yell for help. Why is old Nick just walking?
Boomer! I'm really sorry, man. She just came out of nowhere. Has she been in some kind of accident? Would you like me to phone someone?
Luckily this guy is good.
I'm calling the cops, mister! Hey! Whoa, hey, hey!
That's so good that the guy recognized that something was fishy and something was going on, you know? He could have easily just minded his own business and just let things happen.
I'm Officer Parker. Can you tell me your name? Hi.
Alright, now they have to get Joy out. How do they figure that out though? Because Jack probably can't give directions to where room is.
Is there daylight in your room? Okay, good. How many windows?
0 through skylight.
Skylight?
Okay, they can start narrowing things down.
Third slow. Everything went sideways. And then it stopped. And then it jumped.
got it.
And
I got it, buddy. I got it.
Nice. That's crazy that he remembered that there were like 3 stop signs.
3 stop signs past the junction with beach. Look for a garden shed with a skylight. Also check the most recent satellite images for a red pickup in the driveway.
That's crazy. He was able to give so much information and all the right information that they needed to narrow down the search to find this place. I'm worried that Joy's not okay. Like, you gotta wonder if Nick rushed back home to do something to her. Is that her? Man, that must be so emotional. Like, her son just saved both of their lives. She must have been dreaming of this moment to escape the room, and then for it to finally happen, it must be so overwhelming.
can we go to bed?
They'll take us somewhere to sleep soon.
No. But bed. In room.
It's crazy since he only knows room, you know, there is some comfort for him. And this must be so overstimulating and not really knowing anything about the real world. She's probably getting the best sleep of her entire life right here.
So I hear we're all awake now?
Yeah.
Just put it right there.
Okay, Jack.
So many new people and faces and sounds.
Check out what we got. It's pancakes and fruit.
Also, he now has the opportunity to try so much more new food, I bet. Like, there's no way he's had a cheeseburger, french fries, or pizza or something like that.
Yeah, let's talk about this later.
Hello, Jack. Thanks for saving our little girl.
Grandma lives there with her friend Leo now. And Grandpa lives far away.
We are getting unconfirmed reports that an individual has just been arrested.
Oh, did they get old Nick? They found him and arrested him?
We're walking out in
We're
this?
gonna run in. Come on, sweetie.
Oh man, this is crazy. This is way too overstimulating and honestly frightening. I'd be scared of that.
Hey, Jack. Too. This is Leo.
Hey there, sport.
Leo's been our friend since your mom was little.
Jack.
What are those?
Those are toys he gives for you.
Look at all those toys.
Very happy that we got home safe.
Yeah, it must be so hard not to want to just spoil them and give them everything after everything they've been through.
Do you have a dog?
It's Leo's dog, Seamus.
The lawyer said they're expecting a plea, but we can't rule out a trial. He wanted to get into everything. I said, not today.
Good.
It's always so nice to go back to your childhood home and room, even more so if you've been locked away like this.
We can cut that hair. What do you say, Jack?
He says that's where his strong is.
It's really good, Nancy.
Want to try some?
I'm worried about this dynamic between Leo and then Grandma and Grandpa here.
I think I'll turn in.
Is there something wrong? You haven't said one word to Jack. Look at him.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Right.
Robert, Joy.
Put your spoon down. Let's go.
Hey,
We're going to bed.
no, Joy, don't, Joy. Robert.
I bet all he can see through Jack is old Nick and realizing everything that happened. But he also has to realize that Jack is the reason that they got out.
Yeah, that's me. And Stacy Benton. And Heather Noel. And Laura Sullivan. Just lived their life and nothing happened.
Oh yeah, there must be so much jealousy about everyone else in the world. She must be feeling like, why me? Why was I the one that got captured? You know, why was I the one that had to go through all of this and suffer? That's so annoying that all these people are there.
There's going to be expenses moving forward, and a primetime interview, just one primetime interview, means a lot of money.
Pretty good. Am I right?
He's eating cereal before in room. Give him some like steak and eggs or something. Just kidding. Can you eat steak and eggs at 5? This is why I'm not a parent.
I just want him to connect with something. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm supposed to be happy. You don't need me. You've been doing just fine without me.
Did it ever occur to you to ask your captor to take Jack away so Jack could be free?
But he had me.
Of course he did. But was that the best thing for him?
They're just making it seem like she's a bad person.
Mom?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You've been so depressed in room. You've had such high expectations of what life would be like once you got out. And then to come out and have to deal with all this media and just not being happy, you know, it is understandable.
Can you help me carry a bag of groceries?
Yep.
Look at that raccoon hat. It's a predecessor to Rakakuni.
I want to see Mom.
She just needs to be on her own for a little while.
Jack?
It's the dog.
Meet Seamus.
Grandma,
Yes?
I need the scissors
What for?
for cutting my hair. I want to send it to Ma. She needs my strong more than me, so I want to send it to her. Or you could take it to her. I love you, Grandma.
Oh, she's back. It must be so good for her to see that, you know, he's making friends.
I'm sorry, Jack.
It's okay. Don't do it again.
Grandma brought this to me. I knew that I could get better. I'm not a good enough ma.
But your mom? Ma and I have decided that because we don't know what we like, we get to try everything.
Oh, here we go. I was just talking about having burgers for the first time. That's crazy. I also need to add this place to my bucket list.
Can we go back to room?
Oh, that's crazy that they are allowing them to go back to visit. There's so many reasons why you wouldn't want them to go back. But you also have to understand, especially for Jack, that was his entire upbringing. That's the only thing that he knew. I wonder if everything feels so much smaller now that he's experienced the outside world.
Is this room?
Yeah.
Has it gotten shrinked?
Oh yeah, there we go. It must seem so small now, because before this was his entire world. And then for him to now see how big the real world is, this place must feel tiny. Alright, there we have it, room. And of course we have the A24 logo to close us out. Alright, so that was movie number 27, Room. That was an incredible movie and incredible performance from Brie Larson, well deserving of that Oscar. But also Jacob Tremblay for being so young and so good in this role. This is another movie where it's so good yet the story is so heavy and hard to watch that it's not something I want to rewatch over and over again. There's just so much to think about and it's so hard for me to imagine what these two characters have been through. These two characters both experienced Room, but both experienced it very differently. For Jack, this was his entire life and his entire world. He didn't know anything outside of Room, which is also why he did want to go back in the end. Whereas for his mom, she had a life outside of Room for 17 years. So she knew what the outside world had to offer. It's unfortunate that when they did get out, life wasn't as happy and normal as she anticipated. You know, her parents got divorced, her dad didn't even want to look or talk to Jack. She had to deal with all this media and people portraying her as a bad mother. there was just so much stress and negativity affecting her already fragile mental health. Anyways, like I said, this was an incredible movie, and I also need to really check out that burger spot. I'm currently looking at Letterboxd right now, and this movie is sitting at 4 stars, which is very well deserving. I don't know if I saw any faults in this movie and any reason for me not to rate this 5 stars. You know, like I said, the cast was incredible in this acting, and then even though you knew the outcome and that they were going to escape, the way they shot it still made it feel really stressful that, you know, there's a slim chance that they might not get out. So you know what, I think I'm gonna actually give this movie 5 out of 5 stars. Now in terms of ranking, like I said, this is not a movie that I'm eager to rewatch, so I'm gonna put this in the number 3 spot. So this is my current ranking of the first 27 A24 films. As always though, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts were on this movie, what you rate it, and what you rank it, and I'll see you next Thursday for the next video.